Have you ever met someone so oblivious to love that it takes a billionaire screaming it in their face to finally get the message? Picture this, a hardworking single dad, buried in diapers and deadlines, crossing paths with the frostiest CEO in the city, who's secretly melting for him. But he misses every single hint, until she explodes with those life-changing words, "I love you, you fool." If that hooked you, smash that like button right now, subscribe to the channel for more heart-pounding stories, and hit the bell so you never miss an upload. Trust me, this one's going to leave you teary-eyed and inspired. Let's dive in. Alex Thompson wiped the sweat from his brow as he juggled a crying toddler in one arm and a stack of blueprints in the other. At 32, life had thrown him curveballs he never saw coming. His wife, Sarah, had passed away 2 years ago in a car accident, leaving him alone to raise their daughter, Lily. The grief still hit him like waves, but he pushed through for her. By day, he was a mid-level architect at Sterling Enterprises, designing eco-friendly buildings that barely paid the bills. By night, he was dad, cooking mac and cheese, reading bedtime stories, and wondering if he'd ever feel whole again. That's when Elena Sterling entered his world. The CEO of the multi-billion-dollar company that bore her family's name, Elena was known as the Ice Queen. Tall, with sharp features and piercing blue eyes, she commanded boardrooms like a general on the battlefield. Rumors swirled about her, heartless, ruthless, a woman who built her empire by freezing out competitors and emotions alike. At 35, she'd never married, never dated publicly. Her life was spreadsheets, acquisitions, and the occasional glass of scotch alone in her penthouse. Their first meeting was accidental. Alex was presenting a new project in the conference room when Lily's daycare called, emergency fever. Panicking, he excused himself mid-pitch, only to bump into Elena in the hallway. "Watch where you're," she started, her voice like Arctic wind. But then she saw Lily in his arms, bundled in a pink blanket, her tiny face flushed. Something softened in Elena's eyes, just for a split second. "Is she okay?" she asked, her tone unexpectedly gentle. "Yeah, just a bug. Sorry, Miss Sterling, I have to go." Alex rushed past, missing the way her gaze lingered on him, a mix of curiosity and something warmer. From that day, hints started dropping like autumn leaves, but Alex was too buried in his own storm to notice. Elena began requesting him personally for projects. "Thompson's vision aligns with our sustainability goals," she'd say in memos, but really, it was an excuse to see him. During late-night strategy sessions, she'd bring in gourmet coffee and pastries, casually mentioning, "I thought you might need a pick-me-up." Parenting alone must be exhausting. Alex would nod gratefully, thinking it was just corporate kindness. "Thanks, boss. Lily loves these donuts." One evening, as the office emptied, Elena found him staring at a photo of Sarah on his desk. "She was beautiful," Elena said softly, leaning against the doorframe. "You must miss her terribly." Alex looked up, surprised. "Every day. But Lily keeps me going." Elena hesitated, then added, "You're stronger than you know. Not many men could handle what you do." Her voice carried an undercurrent of admiration, but Alex chalked it up to pity. "Appreciate it, Miss Sterling. Gotta get home to the little one." Weeks turned into months, and Elena's hints grew bolder. She invited him to a company gala, saying, "Bring Lily if you like. It's family-friendly." Alex showed up in his best suit, Lily in a frilly dress, but he spent the night networking awkwardly, oblivious to how Elena's eyes followed him across the room. At one point, she pulled him aside on the balcony, the city lights twinkling below. "Alex, you've been a breath of fresh air here. In a world of cutthroat ambition, you're real." Her hand brushed his arm, lingering a beat too long. He smiled politely. "Thanks. Means a lot coming from you. Sterling Enterprises is lucky to have a leader like you." Frustration bubbled inside Elena. How could he not see? She'd built walls around her heart after a betrayal in her 20s, a fiancé who wanted her fortune, not her. Since then, vulnerability was a liability. But Alex was different, kind, devoted, unassuming. He didn't fawn over her wealth, he treated her like a person. It terrified and thrilled her. Meanwhile, Alex's challenges mounted. Lily's preschool tuition hiked, and his car broke down, again. He confided in a coworker, who joked, "Ask the Ice Queen for a raise. She's been eyeing you." Alex laughed it off. "Nah, she's just professional." But deep down, doubt crept in. Was he missing something? No, he told himself. Romance was a luxury he couldn't afford. Lily needed stability, not a dad chasing fantasies. Elena's next hint came during a business trip to Chicago. A storm delayed their flight, stranding them at the airport. As they waited, Lily fell asleep on Alex's lap. Elena sat beside them, her usual armor cracking. "You know, I envy you," she admitted quietly. "Having someone who loves you unconditionally." Alex glanced at her, seeing vulnerability for the first time. "It's not easy, but it's everything." "What about you? Ever think about family?" She paused, her heart racing. "Lately, yes. More than I expected." Their eyes met, a spark igniting, but Alex's phone buzzed, a reminder from daycare. He broke the gaze. "Gotta check on something." Back home, Elena decided to escalate. She anonymously sent gifts, a new stroller for Lily, tickets to a kids' museum. Alex was baffled but grateful, assuming it was from a client. Then came the promotion, a senior architect role with a hefty raise. "You've earned it," Elena said in her office, her smile genuine. "And if you ever need help with Lily, I'm here." Alex beamed. "This changes everything." "Thank you." But still, no light bulb. Elena left the meeting fuming internally. Was he dense, or just not interested? The turning point arrived during the company's annual retreat in the mountains. Alex brought Lily, and Elena organized family activities, hiking, bonfires. One afternoon, as Lily played by a lake, Elena joined them. "She's got your eyes," Elena said, tossing pebbles into the water. Alex chuckled. "And her mom's spirit." Elena turned to him, her voice steady. "Alex, what if life gave you a second chance? At happiness, I mean." He frowned, confused. "I have Lily. That's my happiness." She stepped closer. "But what about love? For you?" Before he could respond, Lily tripped and skinned her knee, crying out. Alex scooped her up, the moment shattered. That night, around the campfire, Elena watched him roast marshmallows with Lily, her heart aching. Others noticed her stares, whispers spread. The Ice Queen's got a crush. But Alex remained clueless, focused on his daughter. Challenges peaked when Alex's babysitter quit unexpectedly, forcing him to bring Lily to a crucial client meeting. Chaos ensued, crayons everywhere, a spilled juice box. Elena walked in mid-disaster. Instead of scolding, she knelt down. "Hey, sweetie, want to draw with me?" Lily nodded, and Elena spent the meeting sketching with her, sealing the deal effortlessly. Afterward, Alex apologized profusely. "I don't know what I'd do without you stepping in." Elena's eyes flashed. "Maybe that's the point, Alex. I'm here because I want to be." He tilted his head. "What do you mean?" She sighed, exasperation building. "Nothing. Forget it." The dam broke a week later. Alex was in Elena's office, discussing a new project. Lily was at daycare, and the room felt charged. Elena paced. "Alex, why do you think I've been assigning you all these tasks? Promoting you? Helping with Lily?" He shrugged. "Because I'm good at my job." She stopped, facing him. No. Because I see you. The real you. The man who loves fiercely, who fights every day. I've been dropping hints for months. Alex blinked. Hints? Like what? Like the coffee, the gala, the gifts. The way I look at you, for God's sake. Her voice rose, years of guarded emotions spilling out. I've built this empire alone, but you make me want more. You make me feel alive. He stared, pieces clicking. Elena, I thought you were just being nice. I'm a single dad with baggage. You're you. Tears welled in her eyes, uncharacteristic for the Ice Queen. Baggage? Alex, that's what makes you extraordinary. I love how you love Lily. I love your kindness, your resilience. I love you, you fool. The words hung in the air, echoing. Alex's world tilted. All those moments replayed, the soft looks, the lingering touches, the support. How had he missed it? Grief had blinded him, fear had deafened him. But now, clarity hit like sunlight. I think I love you too, he whispered, stepping forward. I've been so scared to let anyone in. Elena pulled him into a kiss, fierce and tender. The ice melted, revealing a woman ready for warmth. From there, resolutions unfolded. They dated quietly at first, blending lives. Elena learned to parent, messy playdates, bedtime routines. Alex discovered her vulnerabilities, late nights sharing stories of her lonely childhood in a wealthy but cold family. Challenges arose, media scrutiny on the CEO's secret romance, doubts from Alex's in-laws, Elena's board questioning her focus. But they faced them together. One hurdle was Alex's guilt over moving on from Sarah. Elena held him through tears. She'd want you happy, she said. And Lily needs a family. Gradually, he healed, proposing on Lily's birthday with a ring hidden in a cupcake. Will you be our forever? He asked. Elena, tears streaming, yelled yes. Echoing her confession. They married in a small ceremony, Lily as flower girl. Elena adopted her, creating a family unbreakable. Alex thrived in his role, Elena balanced empire and home. Their story inspired others, single parents, guarded hearts, proving love finds you when least expected. Years later, as they watched Lily graduate college, Alex squeezed Elena's hand. I almost missed it all. She smiled. But you didn't. And that's what matters. So, remember, love whispers before it shouts. Don't miss the hints life sends. Open your heart, you might find your fool's gold turning to treasure. If this story touched you, like, subscribe, and share your own missed hints in the comments. Until next time, keep believing in second chances. Red Heart.